Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Happy Thursday. This is Mike with FlowTrack. Today is going to be a really exciting day because we got some awesome chatbots we're going to show you that you can build in Dialog Flow. So the team did an amazing job getting Dialog Flow integrated into the chat. This is just the first step of a few different options you have in the chatbot. So let's go over what we got today. So I made this, super simple example website, fast food and fast bots. You could develop like an ordering system in here or a food delivery system, appointment booking, FAQ bots, all sorts of stuff in here. And of course, this is natively integrated with the built-in the chat widget. Now, the cool thing about this is since we have the omni-channel chat in here, this right now works with both SMS and the website chat. So you can actually have an SMS chatbot with Dialog Flow too, which is super, super amazing. But let's kind of go over some of this and show you how it works. So the first thing is when you guys log in, you guys do have a link to the support portal. We do have a new article that we made on how to go through and connect the bot. There is a good number of steps. You got to create, the Dialog Flow bot. You got to create an account, a Google service account, so FlowTrack can connect to the bot. And then you got to, give FlowTrack access to that service account with Google. And then all the magic happens. So follow this guide. You can find it under the online help docs. And then go ahead and click on chat. And inside there, you're going to see at the bottom the article Chatbots with Dialog Flow. Now, if you guys have any questions about this, please drop them into the chat. I'll be answering the questions at the end. And if you guys need any help with the guide, feel free to reach out to support. We're happy to help. Inside your account, you're going to see the new integration under settings and then AI. And that's where you can enable the Dialog Flow connection right here. This connection is going to use, like I said, a service account with Google. So you're going to create a service account login so we can connect to your Dialog Flow chatbot and execute it that way. Now, for those of you that have not seen Dialog Flow before, right, it's super, super cool. And there's actually a lot of pre-built agents in here, what they call agents, the bot agents that can handle the conversations for you. So you got everything from, interacting with a vehicle system to ordering drinks and snacks from a coffee shop, searching for events, dining out, frequently asked questions, booking a flight, even jokes, right? Booking a hotel. All sorts of examples in here that you can do to get started. Now, I went ahead and I made a bot that just has a few simple things in here. Under intents, this is where you can actually find what the bot can do. Now, I was only playing with these 3 intents, really. I got one that says, what hours are you open? And it replies with a certain thing. And this is like the most primitive example, most simple example of what you can do with this chatbot. And then the other one was just, I want to speak to a person. I want to speak to a human. And in this case, it's going to transfer the chat from the bot agent to a real agent. The other thing that I did in here, which is cool, is I just enabled the small talk. So this allows your bot to respond to just random off-the-cuff things like, how are you doing, etc. That's always cool to make it seem more human with your bot. So there's a lot of stuff you can do in here. Definitely come in, check out the pre-built agents. And I'm sure there's lots of people in the community that have some amazing ideas on what you can build. Let's go ahead and show you a little bit how this works. So here is one of my chat inboxes, and I'm going to go ahead and refresh this page and get this loaded. So we got one of the chat inboxes in here, and this is going to allow us to get the message from the chat widget, right? So I'm going to plug this in here. I'm going to open up another tab, and we're going to see how this works. So going in here, all right. So I got my inbox. And now the interesting thing about the chat is I'm going to send a message and you're not going to see it pop up, and I'm going to show you where it pops up. So I'm starting a conversation on another tab and I'm saying, hello, right? So I just said hello on the chat bot and the bot said hi. I don't see anything in my inbox yet because this is the expected behavior. the expected behavior is the chatbot is going to handle the chat before an agent does. So if I actually go into all chats, I'm actually going to see the chat here. I said hello, the bot replied hi. So this conversation is in a new status called open, right? This open status in here is handled by the bot, right? And so you don't actually get from a bot to a person until you have what we call the handoff intent. So that basically means you're handing off the chat from dialog flow, handling it to a real person. Now this is great, right? You might have yourself or other agents, let's say handling just the manual tasks or something that doesn't fit well into the bot context. Imagine you're trying to book a flight or you're trying to order food for a restaurant and a customer asks for something really crazy. The bot doesn't know what to do, right? You can just transfer those to an agent, transfer those to a person. Lots of cool stuff that you can do. So that's an example. You see it says, hi, hello. I'm going to go ahead and type in another message. How is your day going? And we're going to see the bot reply right here. I'm doing well, thanks. Now, I also put another intent in here. What are your hours? So I'm going to say, are you open today? And it says we are open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So you can see the bot working right there in action, real time. That's pretty cool. It actually seems to have like a little bit of a personality. I think Dialogflow does a really good job, but you can ask like, are you real? Let's see, are you real? And we'll see what the bot says. It says, I'm not a real person, but I certainly exist, right? So Google definitely has a little bit of a sense of humor in here on how these bots are set up. Now, the possibilities are endless on what you can build. Now, the best part is I'm going to change this back to the open conversation. So you see, I don't see the bot conversations in my inbox. That's expected. But now what I'm going to do in my other windows, I'm going to say, I want to talk to a real person. I'm going to send that. And so now you see the conversation just popped up in my chat inbox because it's going to a real human agent. So that is the Dialogflow integration. I'm going to start answering some questions in the chat and we can start going over that. But there is so much that you can do with Dialogflow. So the first person says, hello from Miami Beach, Florida. So hello to you. Thank you so much for joining. And I got another person saying, looking forward to this. It's 4 a.m. Well, good morning to you. And then from Minneapolis, Florida, we got a bunch of people commenting. So can you trigger flows based on conversations with the bot? So the triggers that we have are the same currently. So we got the trigger based on new contact from a chat. Then we got a trigger based on new conversation from a chat. The next step of this is actually going to be to get the some sort of output from the bot and integrate this with the CMS or custom objects is what we're doing. So imagine you're having a system take orders, right? You could feed that to an order form. You could feed that to an order table. You can feed this data and be able to action this. Someone's asking if this can be used with the Facebook Messenger bot. So we don't have the Facebook Messenger integration completed yet. That one's on here. It says coming soon if you click on inboxes. So we are going to have that. And when we do, absolutely Dialogflow will be working with that as well. So our goal is to make this, omni-channel bot, works across all channels, SMS, chat, etc. You can hook this up to your SMS inbox. So your FlowTrack phone number in here, you can actually reply just like I did here in this chat. It'll reply to SMS. So that is awesome in here. Another person's asking, I'm thinking things like the customer asks the bot for information about something, and we can have that flow send them a document or a link without having to involve the customer service agent. Absolutely. That would be great. And definitely reach out to me and we can go over that use case and see how we can get that plugged in. That would be great. I mean, most common things you want to do with bots are definitely either collect data, collect leads, booking bots, frequently asked questions. We're going to be using this obviously for support to help out with frequently asked questions too. So that's going to be really cool. Another person asked about, do we have the bot offer options? So yes, we do. I need to create another article about that, but we do have the options feature in there. Actually shows up as a card. So you can have the user, say like, book me a flight from Los Angeles to Florida, right? And it'll say like, I found these 5 flights, and it'll list a card, and you can actually click on the card that you want to continue down that branch. So we do have that. I need to make another article on that and probably do another live stream on that use case specifically, so we can get that in there. That makes it a lot easier for the customer working with the bots. But let me know if you guys have any other questions. This is this special, huge day. The team did an amazing job getting this in there. The fact that this is integrated, with multi-channel like this, where you could use the same bot on your website that you use on SMS, is like so amazing. I love it. I'm super excited. And this is just the first thing of many great things to come with the bots and integrating this with the flow. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. And thank you for being a Flow Tracker. Bye.